just... What is this? What does that say?
Where?
Next to the 11 a.m. appointment, it says Newcastle, Newfoundland. Everything after the word new is...
Newberry.
Newberry, not Agnes Newberry.
Uh-huh. You know, the short little fat lady with blue hair.
What's her problem this time?
Well, let's see. The patient is experiencing palpitations, dizziness, shortness of breath, no desire to eat any longer. What a joke that is. And she's seeing spots.
That means one thing. She has been reading her symptom book again. Well, I get some winners sometimes. I'm sure glad that Monica certified me well enough to be the health commissioner. It'll relieve some of this, I hope.
I doubt it. It'll probably just give you more to complain about.
Thank you. What have you got there, your bills?
No, this morning's mail from the house, and believe it or not, some things from Friday that went to the neighbors, and don't ask me why it took her so long to get it over to us. Anything for me? I don't know. It was mostly bills and some ads, which I should have thrown out. And, let me see. Ooh! Well, for goodness sakes, look what we got. For me?
No, the upstairs chamber. Of course for you.
Bacon and eggs and tomatoes and blueberry jam, my favorite. Let's eat. Come on.
Wait a minute. It's supposed to be upstairs in bed, resting.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Now, wait a minute. The doctor's orders.
Billy, we're getting married tomorrow. I have a million things I have to do.
Like what, for instance?
Dresses, flowers. I have to clean the house for Terry's arrival.
Hey, I will take care of that. Now,
Oh, you're going to try on my dress for me?
well, it will test the good seams, won't it?
Oh, Brock, that's so dear. I really do appreciate it. But tomorrow, I have to get up in front of you and my brother and the whole town and the whole rest of the world. And I have to say I do.
That's a very easy task.
In itself. The preparations are another matter. And like it or not, I've got 24 hours. I'm going to pull this whole thing together.
No. Look, I tell you, I don't like it, and I don't think Dr. Mason will like it very much either.
I'm fine. Really, I am. I've never felt better in my life. One more day, and I will have the whole rest of my life to relax.
Okay, fine. But first, you're going to have breakfast. Now, sit. That's an order.
Sit.
Sit.
Ah.
That's right.
There's still some coffee left. I'll have Stella bring you in a cup.
I'm not sure I want it.
What does that mean?
I haven't yet decided whether I'm going to get up and get dressed or whether I'm going to go back to bed. And if I'm going to go back to bed, the last thing I want is coffee. I hardly had any sleep as it is.
Get up, Grant. Stand up. Come on. You are going to have that cup of coffee, and then you're going to go upstairs, get dressed, and we're going to face the day together.
You mind giving me one good reason?
Well, if you're up to it, I'll give you several.
I'm waiting.
Grant, after today, things are going to change around here.
What things?
You're going to change. Or you will just wallow in this self-pity all alone, because I am through listening to it.
If I could do anything about it, don't you think I would?
That's just it. You can do something about it. At least you can try.
How? See, I'm not just facing City Hall. I'm fighting the prejudices and preconceived notions of society as a whole.
Makes it easier, doesn't it?
Makes what easier?
Giving up. It's pretty hard to give up when there's still hope. So you manufacture a completely hopeless situation.
Manufacture? Where have you been for the last week? When every door I've gone near has been slammed in my face?
So is that a reason to just hang your head and walk away?
It's a pretty clear picture of what I'm up against.
Grant, I'll tell you what you're up against. Yourself. You're the only thing standing in your way. Your own fear, your own insecurity and paranoia.
No, Sadie, no. Paranoia is when you imagine people are out to get you. I know they are.
Grant, look at me.
No, Celia, I can't. It hurts too much.
What hurts?
It hurts knowing that you have given up on me.
You've given up on yourself. That's what I can't bear to see.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe you should leave.
I can't. I still love you too much.
Celia, I'd understand.
That would be too easy. Don't you know that's what they all want? Grant, do you know why you couldn't go to sleep last night? It's because you don't want to give up. It's because you're looking for a way to fight them and you just haven't found it yet. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you.
It's no use.
Don't say it's no use, Grant. The fight is all we've got left. We have to.
All right, Celia, just tell me how. How do I fight? I'm not Don Quixote. I can't fight windmills and unbeatable foes.
I know you can't, but you're a doctor. You're a very good doctor. And there are a lot more hospitals in Port Charles than just general.
The answer's going to be the same anywhere I go.
How do you know? There are lots of hospitals desperate for good doctors. And you can still legitimately practice medicine while the Office of Professional Medical Conduct decision is still pending. You may be surprised what you find out there.
I doubt it, Celia. I think I know exactly what I'll find out there.
Until you apply, you don't know.
I realize what you're trying to do. And I appreciate it. I love you for it. But I also know what that world is like. And I know how it works. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, and once it gets big enough, there's no stopping it.
Well, you can try.
Would you mind answering me? I don't want to talk to anyone.
Hello? Yes, this is she. Oh, yes, hello. Really? No, that's fine. Actually, I had the whole morning free. All right. I'll see you then. That was the secretary of the chancellor at the university. I didn't expect that call quite so quickly.
What did she want?
Well, I applied for a full-time job, and the chancellor wants to see me today.
Do you think they're going to hire you?
They were very happy with my work last semester, and they did call back quickly. I think it looks good.
Well, that's wonderful, darling.
I know it's not much of a job, and the pay is lousy, but it is something.
Oh, no, Celia, I'm very proud of you.
And you'll try, too?
I wouldn't have as much luck as you.
Oh, come on, how do you know? I was surprised. You can be, too.
All right. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Mercy Hospital, and if they try to slam another door in my face, I'm just going to see what I can do about kicking it in.
All right. That's the man I know and love. Oh.
It's like you said, Celia. The least I can do is try.
That's all any of us can do.
A movie? Are you kidding, Brock? I have absolutely no time for anything today. First, I have to clean up the house. Then I have to change the sheets in the guest room for your daughter, who I'm sure at least expects a clean room and clean sheets.
Ah, come on. Terry will sleep in a barn if I ask her.
We don't have a barn.
Will you get serious?
I am serious. I have so much to do. After I clean up here, I have to go pick up my dress. Then I have to race home, and I have to cook a dinner so fabulous that my future stepdaughter will be impressed for life.
Ah, we'll go out.
Over my dead body.
Now, look, I think you're going to too much trouble over Terry. She doesn't go for that kind of stuff.
I bet.
You mustn't get over anxious with Terry. You just gotta kind of like, you know, easy, let it happen. Otherwise, it's going to backfire. Now, once we're married and we're settled in, she'll approve of you, I guarantee it.
Okay, until then, I am going to be the perfect hostess, okay?
Okay, just tell me what I have to do to help out.
You have to go so I can get started.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure, okay? Now, you go to your office, you do whatever you're going to do. You bring her back here. When you get back here, the place will be absolutely gorgeous.
Now, you don't have to do this.
Bye,
you know.
Brock.
Bye-bye, honey.
Here comes the bride, all dressed in pink.
Think I'm invited too?
Dr. Potter called the 8th floor desk.
It says paneling.
Dr. Potter called the 8th
Good enough for me?
desk.
I'm sure we're all invited.
Now, what do I wear?
Nothing new. You can't afford it.
How do you know?
Because I'm the person you asked for $20 last week, a little loan to tide you over because you were, as you so charmingly put it, a tad short.
I was referring to my height. See, money is no object on an occasion like this.
That means you're going to charge it, right?
Exactly.
At least nobody's ever going to marry you for your savings.
No, not a savings. Possibly charm and beauty.
How about outspokenness?
Exactly. Wait a second.
Anyway, I think we are invited as a family, and I think we should go as a family if no one has any objections.
Oh, no, none here. Yes.
Now, it says swearing in at City Hall, and then the reception to be held at the mayor's house. That's where Luke and Laura were married.
Reed, it's all right. It is where Luke and Laura were married.
I'm sorry, Les. I didn't mean to upset
And it's
you.
perfectly all right. I'm not upset. I think it's going to be a beautiful day and that we will all enjoy it a whole lot. And I got to get to the clinic.
I didn't mean anything.
Amy, next time,
I know, see.
thank you.
You know, I loved her, too.
I double-checked all the places I'd seen her before, but there is no sign of her.
Of course there isn't. Do you think she's stupid enough to go back to a place she's already been seen?
I'll branch out, search the whole town.
You fool. You realize what could happen now, don't you?
If she hasn't gone to Spencer yet, she still won't.
If she is frightened enough, she will. And if not to him, then to some other member of the family. Now, I want you to follow them and intercept her.
What about if they suspect?
They don't even know that Laura is alive. They won't suspect a thing.
I hope not.
Find her, George, or don't come back.
Ruby, thank you so much. I really appreciate you picking up the suit for me.
Well, I figured you could use a little help.
Tell me about it.
Is what's your name coming today?
Terry.
That explains why you're so nervous.
Who says I'm nervous?
Let me put it this way. I'm very glad you're not in surgery with those shaking hands.
Do you need a hand with this?
Sure. There you go. Okay. Let me see.
Ooh. Perfect. How does it look?
So beautiful. Oh, and you look so happy.
I'm very excited. Is the hem too long?
No, it's exactly right.
Oh, good. Thank you. We're all set.
Well, thank heavens I don't have to go back to Wyndham's. The place is jammed.
Well, why? November is hardly a big wedding month.
Well, you know who is being sworn in as mayor, and they're buying outfits, but you'd think it was a coronation.
Ah, and of course you didn't get anything new, did you?
A little something, you'll say.
Oh, Ruby, thank you so much for everything. I couldn't have gotten through today without you.
Oh, stop saying nice things to me. I've loved every moment of it.
You're supposed to be at the hospital right now, aren't you?
I'm in the late shift, so I can stay all afternoon, that is, if you want me.
Want you? I need you. I couldn't get through today without you.
Well, first thing, if I'm in charge, is get out of that suit before it gets wrinkled.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, no, I want one more look.
Well, what about the wrinkles?
It's worth it. Let me see. So pretty.
How's that?
Worth a hug. Oh, darling, I cannot believe the day that's coming. Luke being sworn in as mayor. And the first thing he's going to do is marry you and Brock. All my dreams have come true. It's just incredible.
And don't forget, Ruby, very soon you're going to be a great aunt.
That's the very best. Now, you get right out of that suit before it gets wrinkled.
Oh, yes.
That's better.
I'll get a manicure and a pedicure, and I'll get my hair done.
You should have started yesterday if you're going to try to have all that done by the time of the ceremony.
Yesterday, I didn't know I was going.
What time is that? So what time of day?
I think it was noon.
Noon? That does say noon. Wait, I'm working. I'm on duty tomorrow at noon. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I know I've got to switch a couple of patients around if I want to be there. What are you going to do?
I don't know. I need to see the surgery schedule.
Surgery schedule right there.
I got one overlap. Cunningham is free. I'll have to work on this.
You want to go sit down in the lounge?
Yes, thank you.
Talk about it?
Doctor, please. That's my report. Other people need it.
Got it.
Thank you. Second floor, Miss Vining. Where am I? I'm still here on the second floor. No, nobody told me that. The fourth floor. Again. Wait, I don't know. I gotta ask you something. Why do you even bother making schedules if everybody's gonna change them all the time? No, just tell them that I'm on my way. Yeah, bye. Hi. Hi, I'm replacing you. Oh, Brenda, huh? That's right. You're new here, aren't you?
I started last week.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't happen to have a free shift tomorrow, say, like, right about noontime?
Sorry, I'm working double shifts all week.
Boy, Brenda, that's really too bad, because I was about to give you an opportunity to score some points around here, helping me out.
Is this the morning mail?
No, that's my family's personal mail.
One eager Beaver resident, he might be able to swing the whole day off.
Not me, sweetheart. You.
Well.
It's your responsibility. I have a busy day today.
Well, all you have to do is look, I guess. Or you want me to look?
I want you to look.
All right, okay. Yes, Amy.
You forgot the mail.
Oh, thank you. Oh, where's the invitation?
You mean this?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Well, I was just going to kind of show it around a little.
I'll take that, Amy. You were going to brag about it.
Well, you know, it's a pretty prestigious affair. I mean, it's Luke's big day, and anybody who's anybody is going to be there.
Uh-huh. So you can tell all your friends about it after it's over, my pet.
Amy, if anybody's looking for me, I'm going to be up on 10 talking to Cunningham.
Okay, I'll be back in the clinic. Are you going to stay here?
No, I'm on my way to 4.
Oh, okay.
What I call a spread-out family.
Ah, you bet.
This is, it's terrific coffee, Dr. D'Angelo. I don't know who Mercy's chef is, but they could sure use him over at General.
You drink a lot of coffee, Grant?
I'm down to 47 cups a day. To tell you the truth, I don't even really like the stuff that much.
My records indicate that you were with General a little less than a year.
That's right.
And you were happy there?
Very happy. It's just that with my situation and recent developments, it seemed better for me to leave.
At Dr. Hardy's urging, no doubt.
Dr. D'Angelo, I am a good doctor. I know I am. Steve Hardy knows it. It's just that politically, it seemed best for me to leave General.
I understand there's a decision pending in the Office of Professional Medical Conduct.
True, but that in no way affects my license to practice.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're here.
Look, I'm going to be very honest with you. I need to work. I admit I've had an awful lot of troubles lately. But that hasn't made any difference as far as my talent is concerned.
Look at my position, though.
You need a good ortho man. I know that for a fact.
Yes, that is important, Doctor, and has to be taken under consideration. However, there are other factors.
Exactly what are you saying?
Nothing one way or the other. I just want you to be aware there are other factors involved in my hiring you.
Of course. Of course. I don't suppose that this is something... Well...
But as you so aptly pointed out, this hospital is in desperate need of a good orthopedic surgeon.
Then I don't see where you really have much choice.
That's my point. I do have a choice. And before I make it, I have to weigh the pros and cons for each side.
All right. All right. I think I can understand that. You don't want to rush into the decision.
Exactly. Come in.
Excuse me, Doctor. Oh, I'm sorry. You're in a meeting.
Hello, sister.
Dr. Putnam, so good to see you again.
You two know each other?
You might say that. We once were on opposite sides of a certain line.
That's right. I'd forgotten about that.
The rest of us haven't. You can be sure of that. We'll talk later, Dr. D'Angelo.
My apologies. It's not like Sister Theophistus to be so, cool. What does she mean the rest of us haven't?
It's a very long story, Doctor.
Then perhaps next time we meet, you can tell me all about it. I'm afraid I have to be in grand rounds in 5 minutes.
Of course. Of course, then you will be in touch with me.
Yes, very soon.
Good. I appreciate everything that you're doing. I haven't been in the easiest of times lately. I just hope this works.
Yes, for you, Grant, I hope it does, too. You seem like a very sincere young man.
Thank you.
They'll validate your parking at the front desk.
Fine, fine. Good day, Doctor.
Good day.
Looking forward to teaching full-time. It will give me an opportunity to fully put my teaching methods into work.
I'm sorry, Celia, we're dropping sculpture.
Really? Why?
I'm sure you're aware of what art supplies cost.
Next to nothing compared to most of your costs around here.
Specifically, the cost of instructors. This year, we're forced to pay a 12% across-the-board pay increase to professors and assistant professors. Add that to the budget cuts we've had to make to compensate for an ailing economy, and you can see the position I'm in.
Forced to cut the curriculum.
Now, that's not all, Celia.
You mean that possibly I...
That's right. A hiring freeze. There's just not enough money in the budget to hire you or anyone else.
Then my full-time job is out.
I'm afraid so is your part-time job. We're not even going to hire you back this year. I'm sorry, Celia. I thought I'd better tell you here than over the telephone. I'm sorry if I raised your expectations.
That's all right. You have to do what you have to do.
Remember, this isn't permanent. Next year or next semester, if things improve, we'll see what we can do.
Well, I'm afraid that won't help one bit. You see, I need that job right now.
It's a tough time, Celia, for all of us.
I understand.
Yes. I see. But no, I'm finished. Tell him I'll be right down. Thank you. I'm sorry, an emergency in the science department. If you don't mind, my secretary will show you out.
Yes, thank you.
I'm sorry, Celia. Really, I am. But you're a quality teacher. And if you ever need anything, just ask me.
You're gonna do just fine.
I'll do fine once we get this place in order. What a mess!
Well, I'm a great cleaner-upper of messes.
Ruby, I feel bad. Every time you come over here, I put you to work.
Well, what if I like to do it?
In that case, grab the magazines and get the breakfast tray in the kitchen.
Okay, we'll have this place gleaming in about 10 minutes. You really think it's going to be that important to Brock's daughter?
It'll help, and help is something I think I'm going to need a lot of.
Well, she's probably a very nice girl.
Not even close.
How do you know?
A little conversation I had with her on the phone one day.
Oh, Daddy's a little complex girl?
Oh, yeah. I think she's got the worst daddy complex on record.
Well, in that case, we better have this place gleaming, because she'll probably come in with white gloves.
Yeah, white gloves and stormtrooper boots.
Oh, something wrong? Nothing. You okay?
Uh-huh. Don't worry about it, Ruby. It's just a cramp.
I'll be the judge of that. Come on now. Sit down. Sit down. Is it the baby?
No, I pigged out last night and I had pasta al pesto, 2 helpings. It's been bothering me all day. I think I'm going to go upstairs and use the bathroom, and then I'm just going to lie down for a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Half an hour, and then you come upstairs and wake me up, okay?
Fine.
Ruby, thank you. I couldn't have gotten through today without you.
Oh, sweetheart, that is my pleasure.
Ruby?
What is it?
Call an ambulance.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.